Hi there. Welcome back to Being Your Ray. I hope you're doing fine. And for today's episode, I'm trying out something new. It is something I sent to one of my friends. And in general, I do write beach me in my diary whenever I feel like it, or send something to my friends. And then I feel like, okay, I should share this on my channel as well because this is interesting. But one thing that I hate is to edit and do things on the back end. So, yeah, this is like the first draft, and I haven't made any edits to what I've written. And for the most part, I usually just switch on the voice recorder and start talking. But this time, I am going to be reading stuff from my phone, and there will be grammatical errors or places where you might not find the flow. But I am taking one step at a time. Firstly, I want to get used to this whole thing before being perfect. And yeah, I want to get going and then I'll think of getting good. So, yeah, just some thoughts on life and everything that I have understood till this point, and let me know how you feel about this particular episode because it's something I'm reading directly from my journal entry or the WhatsApp text that I had sent to a friend. So, yeah, I can think of scripting and all of those things as well, but that will be like a mix of spontaneously doing things because I don't like to be in the stage of planning and editing because that takes the fun away for me. I'm more like, okay, I want to speak this right now and I'll get it out, and that's where the joy really multiplies. But I do understand I need to have like a refined process and find some kind of a balance. So I'll try finding that balance eventually along the way, hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, let me know how you feel, particularly about this one in comparison to others, if you have heard the other episodes as well. And I know no one's listening to my audios right now, but I'm aware of the algorithm and it's gonna be this way for a while before it goes off. But that's okay. I am still trying to talk to this little version of myself, and I hope someone somewhere out there is able to connect with me through these words. So, all right, I'll get started now. Just for context, I was talking to my best friend and she was just telling me how grateful she feels to have me in her life and things like I was always right about things that I've told her, and yeah, just basic friendship stuff that goes on and gratitude and all. And I just go ahead with telling her that everything in our lives, be it people or situations, have a lot of significance, and that's like a little bit of context. And I do mention things about us being on the same journey. So just feel like I'm talking to you as a friend, even though you might not relate to every single word. I hope it means something to you at whatever stage of life you're in. So here it goes. I feel like the phrase about monks कि भगवान हर जगह नहीं हो सकते थे तो उन्होंने माँ दी है हमें. I feel the same way about people in general, experiences too, good or bad. I've recently started feeling better since I've gotten a little grip over my life. But I was watching this video where this person goes on like, God, I'm sorry, I was talking about moms and my mom interrupted. So sorry. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, I was talking about this video where the person goes like, God only puts us in situations that he knows we can handle. And I know it has been overused. We know all of it, but some ideas at the right time make so much more sense than it would otherwise. And I have a lot of newfound sense of gratitude in regards to everything only recently. It feels weird to say that since my life is practically perfect on the outside, I have enough privilege and my body, my mind, the basics are all good, but I've never felt whole internally. There has been so much fight within me about what my values are, what I choose to bring in my life consciously, how aware I am of myself, how dedicated I need to be towards my growth, what deserves my attention, etc. For the past 7 to 8 years, that I'm only starting to make peace with it now, to be able to enjoy the gifts of life better, and only reminding myself that every experience and every person I've met has been God's indication to lead me somewhere better, forcing me to grow, shake me up from a stagnant state. I just didn't have the eyes to see how those situations would turn out for my own good or build my character or were essential to happen. It won't always be what I expect, but certainly what I need to go through for an evolved version of myself to take over. If it weren't for those issues, I'd be complacent. It's all him, and now it's all on me to pay attention to those in order to build myself from scratch. I'm just saying all of this because I know it's not a personal journey, it's a shared one. We've witnessed parts of ourselves in each other's stories, and the constant relatability is what blows my mind, knowing that our timelines always fall into place. So, my best friend and I have a thing that we go through downs together and we go through ups in our life together. And even though we are like completely different people and have very unique personalities, like she's nowhere similar to I am, we are poles apart, and still we always have similar problems going through. Like when we're happy together. When we're sad together. And like our timeline is always on the same page. So, yeah. Anyway, if you're listening to this and you, in some form or other, feel like life is working against you and everything feels like a mess and there's no way to get out of it, it's probably like a push from God for you to demand something better out of yourself and to start becoming worthy of what you wish for yourself, your life, all of those beautiful things. So, yeah, that's all that I had written. And this one will be quite short because I'm not, I haven't written a lot of stuff. But do let me know if you find any difference between the two. I don't usually directly read from my journal for the videos, but I don't know if the listening experience is altered because of that. I felt it might seem very robotic to just read something from a script, which is why I wasn't very open about it. But at the same time, I understand that I deviate a lot from the topic that I need to say, and I tend to repeat the same things over and over again. So I wanted to make it beneficial for both of us, like for me to be able to express what I really wish to, and for you to be able to gain comfort out of it. So, yeah, let me know how you feel about what I've just shared. And I hope it helps you in some way or the other. That's it for today. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.